Hello and welcome to another Raggy's homebrew video. So today we're brewing, where is it? The, it's not even on here. Ha, that's funny. So I'm putting the tins in the sink already. Fermentation bucket's already been washed and rinsed out, sterilised. So this is hoppy, citrus and fruity. It's the West Coast IPA. 7% kit makes 35 pints. So the big thing for me, I forgot the first time that I did one of these Muntons kits, is that I forgot to bloody read the instructions. We brewed it more than 35. This is what it is. So in this you get Chinook hop pellets, you get Columbus hop pellets, 35 grams, no, 30 grams of each, and then Summit hop pellets, so 30 grams of them as well. The hops go in after 9 or 10 days. I'm going to use a vegetable bag that I got from Aldi, when I can find it anyway. So that the hops go in, but I have as least effort to get rid of the hops and the cloudiness as possible. Yeast is Saf Ale US 05. There we go. 1 kilo of brewing sugar, and obviously the 2 tins. So I've got the first tin out. Put it in a bit longer. Kettle's boiled once already. Let's try and open the tin. Always the fun element with any of these tins. If you're lucky, you'll get one of them tins that'll, be near enough perfect. Bloody hell. Hey, that was one of them tins. So there we go. That's the pour. It's nice that it's been warmed up. Makes such a difference. I mean, to be fair, in this weather, it's already pretty warm. Not as thick as a stout, so it's not taking as much to. You see what I did there? Because I left that little bit of a lip. Now I'll pour that in. We'll get a spoon from somewhere. That'll do. Give it a swirl. Just run it up and down. Try and make life as easy. Obviously, we want. If you've ever watched videos, then you'll know this anyway. But we want as much of whatever's in that tin going into the brew. And none going down the side of the tin as well, if we can help it. So West Coast IPA, 7%. 30 quid for the privilege. Obviously you might have to factor in delivery charges. I broke the delivery thing. I'm not sure what it was actually. Is it 60 or 70 these days? So I bought 3 kits, so I broke that. So take this one out. And again, let's do this. Come on, come on. I find that this is one of the hardest parts of the whole process. Because if you get a can what's been dinted in transit, it can become an absolute pain in the backside. And there we go, look at that. Straight away. Nice and warm, straight in, pours in lovely. Oh, you think I've done this before? Again, pour the remainder in there. Because it's only 35 pints, and I'll remember that this time, he says, I'm only using 2 kettlefuls of hot water. So kettle can go on. It's a lot more easier to deal with than that milk stout. That was a tough, that was. So I'll put you in there. Pretty much crystal clean already. I'm going to get another swirl. So a much easier kit. You know, putting it in that hot water for those few minutes makes a world of difference. So I've got 3 kits to brew. I'm brewing this now. And then I'm going to brew in about a week's time both the St. Peter's, or I may brew them both together and just do it. And basically have 3 kits on the go, as you do. Again, pretty much absolutely clean as they come. So while we're waiting, pour all the sugar in. It says it's 1 kilo, it's a big kilo. Oh, that's doing its thing. So that can go in the bin. And yeah. So yeah, top up to 20 litres. And yeah, bish bash bosh. I do rate these kits. I think they're the best kits out there for home brew. The instructions I think are quite clear and concise. A damn good, and a couple of decent tin openers is what you want. Warm the tins up before. Like I say, with the hops, go to Aldi or Lidl. They've got these vegetable bags. Buy 2. You buy them, 25 pence I think they are. You buy them, you chuck the hops in, tie it, chuck it in. The hops will do their thing, you know, they'll swell up inside, so you'll lose a bit of the beer, you may lose a litre, you know, but they'll do their thing. You take them out and it's pretty much clean afterwards. Ready to be transferred to, well, I always transfer to a barrel, then add the sugar for secondary fermentation and then transfer to bottles. So, how long are we on? 8 minutes in so far, so I reckon this is going to be quite a quick brew. Well, bear in mind, I've got to fill it with cold water. It is so warm, blowing out the weather. July 2024, yeah, 30th, 31st, I don't know what it is. I know it's warm, that I do know. So pour a bit in each, just enough to give it a swirl. Right, pour the rest in there. So there was literally nothing left to swirl around anyway. So pour, that's it, clean. Pour. Now get stirring. Couple of minutes of stirring till all the resistance has gone and it's mixed in together really nicely. just double checking. It's a nice thick consistency. And already, yeah, decent. Take a photo. There's the pour. That's what it looks like on the inside. It saves me taking the camera off for them to turn itself off, and I'll lose the brew. So here we go. Right. So up to 20 litres, must remember that it's 35 litres, 35 pints. Already up to just over 10. Nice to have a pour, a brew that is relatively easy and quick. I mean, usually with tins, I have a right job, and no, it's gone down really nicely. Take a reading in a minute once I get to 20 litres. I assume as well that in this heat it's going to be lively as they come. And for once, I'm not putting extra in. So, oh, bloody hell, hey? That's something. Oh, there we go. Job's a good one. Right, chuck the yeast in. Just give this a swill. Hot water. And check the hydrometer reading. And what are we now? Literally been about, I don't know how many minutes. 13 minutes. Wow. Just clear an area. And ABV reading of, if I can see, because it's the bloody white soap suds that get in the way. So ABV reading of 1070. So chuck in the yeast. That was a really easy brew. Just got a bit bruised now. Like I say, it's 20 odd degrees upstairs, so at the moment. So I reckon this will go for it really quickly. And there you go, there's the yeast in. And 15-minute brew. So, yeah, chuck the lid on. And that is as simple as that. That was incredibly easy. It did really help to have a kit that you didn't, that the tins opened relatively easy. Updates will be coming. Cheers.